Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. So you got to coordinate. I'm touching to be confident. You need a man, Sherman. Sherman! No matter what! No matter what! You got to strut.
Can you strut? You could win $100. Join the Strut Challenge. Video submissions are due December 1st, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The rules: 1 minute long. Use Strut Audio. Hashtag Strut Challenge. Follow at Lashia Star. Winners are announced December 15th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Will you pass on the opportunity, or will you stand up to the challenge? The Tournament of Champions has begun. Round 1, Episode 1, Rob goes up against William. Who will advance to the next round? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Enjoying the show? Big fan of trivia game shows? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv's Pop? We'd love to have you. Contact us at 267-225-1824 or email lashiastar2@gmail.com.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TV.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a while. We skipped last week, all right, but we back. And I am so excited, all right? I am super excited. So welcome to another episode of Think Different TV, where minds meet. I'm your host, Lashia. What's up, y'all? How y'all been? How was y'all weekend? See, my weekend was great. You want to know why? Because I was working. I made some money. And the Eagles whooped them Cowboys' ass. Spanked them real good. So it was an amazing weekend. All right. So it was a lot of stuff going on in the opening credits and everything like that. You know, we got the Tournament of Champions popping off this week. I can't wait until y'all see how this whole thing ends up. And let me tell you, y'all gonna be mighty surprised. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say no more. Also, your girl still has that Think Different TV website for merchandise. Make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all hoodies because it's starting to get colder.
So get y'all Think Different TV hoodies. What are y'all waiting for? We got them in blue, we got them in red, we got them in Kelly green. Okay, we got them in every. Come on, what are you doing? You got to get with it. Think Different TV. Get with it. Listen, I got mugs. Think Different TV. The brain, the TV, the exclamation points. Y'all got to get with it. Okay. You got to coordinate. Like John Witherspoon said, y'all got to coordinate. So also, let me see. It was a lot that happened. Oh yeah. How could I forget? We got a new president. See, the whole thing is that I struggled with trying to find something to talk about this week because so many people are talking about the election. I don't want to talk about the damn election. The election done happened. It is what it is. You know, it then came and went. I'm so tired of everybody talking about, oh, Trump is going to do this and Trump's going to do that. And some people in favor with what Trump is going to do. And people, you know, wish that Kamala got. I'm like, listen, black people, has there ever been, like, I really want y'all to think back. I want y'all to reach back in your minds and really think, like, has the presidency ever really affected what we had going on in recent years, the past 20 years? I'm gonna say since the past 20 years that I've been voting, yeah, like I've been broke. I've had some success. I've had some money, but it never really depended on who was in the White House. It just depended on my circumstances. And I can honestly say it wasn't nothing like, oh, there's certain policies that this president has in place is going to help me out. This, that, blah, blah. Nah, there was none of that. You know, and am I did I vote? Yes, I did. I did vote. I went out and voted. I did early voting. I took and went did my early vote. I sent my ballot and put it right in the box. All right. The thing about it is that so many people are just so fixated on this election, and I want to just tell y'all, like, this should be, and also the Republicans have taken over the House and the Senate, like they got majority, you know. So the thing is, vote for the smaller elections too. Don't just show out for the big ones. And I said this on in my opinion on Live 97.5. I'm sorry, with my bros Donnie O and Beck right there on It's Yours Radio. I sat up there and I already said, like, it's sad that a lot of people showed up and showed out for this big presidential election, but when it came to those smaller elections where, you know, it really was our voice that we were voting for, because the president is not our voice. Our voice is in the Senate and in the House of Representatives. That's why it's called the House of Representatives, because it's representing us. And a lot of people, they sat back. They didn't want to go vote for any of the judges or anything like that. They was like, well, you know, all they knew was, well, some people just knew, I'm not going to vote for Trump. Or people just knew, I'm not going to vote for Kamala. But what about these smaller elections? Like, really do your homework. Do your homework. Do you know? And this is to all my Tdtv fam all across the country, you know, because Think Different TV is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all across the country. You know, Think Different TV could not be made possible without viewers like you and our sponsor that we love so much, Euphoria Water. But I want to say to all of y'all across the country, do your research. Who is your senators? Who are your senators? Who are your representatives? Do you know those? Y'all just know the president. You just know who the president is. But do you know who is your voice in the House of Representatives and the House of Senate? Well, it's not House of Senate, but in the Senate. Do you know those things? That's what we have to start doing. We have to be a little bit more cognizant of that. And that's I didn't come on here to talk about any politics. So y'all got me start talking about politics. I don't want to talk about politics. All right. I'm not, nope. This episode is about people getting fired for social media posts. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. Because I am burnt out on all the election and political talk. All right. So before we even get into it, Black 31 magazine. King George is the curator and CEO of this magazine. It is a digital magazine, but you can also, if you're in the Philadelphia area, acquire a physical copy. All right. And you can find him on IG at Black Magazine 31, but he always says it's Black 31 Magazine, but you can find him on Black Magazine 31 on IG. And he's working, he got some things in the works. He's working on an award show. So I'm excited to see what that is going to look like. Yeah. So this was the first issue that I was featured in, and this was the second. The Women's History Edition with the beautiful India Rose on the cover. And yeah, so just make sure y'all go ahead to IG, follow Black Magazine 31. There's no extra letters or anything. It's just Black Magazine and the number 31. Don't make it complicated. I'm glad he didn't make it complicated. Just like mine is Think Different TV. It can't get any more simpler than that, right? So that's what I wanted to say about him. Shout out to King George. Also, you got LO, Birth by the Code. This is an album that I am on. I'm on tracks 9 and 13. The whole album is fire. Make sure y'all go ahead and check it out on YouTube. It's also streaming on all major platforms, so make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. Shout out to Wise Choice Massage Therapy. That is my business. I am the CEO. I am the massage therapist. I'm licensed in the state of Pennsylvania. So if you live in Jersey or something like that, don't call me. I'm not licensed there. I'm licensed in Pennsylvania. I want to say Philly so bad, but y'all know it's the whole state of Pennsylvania. And I do Swedish deep tissue prenatal chair massage. Listen, when I tell you I've been booked and busy, baby, it's been great. Okay. And I just want to thank all of those who are, supporting my business outside of Think Different TV and helping all of this stay alive, because without this business and without me working my other jobs, I wouldn't be able to support what I really want to do, which is to bring y'all a new episode every week right here, Monday nights, Tuesday nights for Think Different TV's Player Pass, and Sunday, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia. I want to be able to bring that to you. And I mentioned Think Different TV's Player Pass. We got the Tournament of Champions that is starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all tune in. It's going to be so, oh my gosh. Listen, y'all got, who is going to win this $150? Who is going to be the champion? Y'all got to tune in. Tomorrow we got Will and Rye going at it. All right, so make sure y'all tune in. Look at these handsome brothers, okay? These handsome brothers competing in the Tournament of Champions, okay? So that is my little spiel for the first, 15 minutes. So let's get into the topic for tonight, which is, it is a doozy, all right? Getting fired over social media posts. There's a whole thing. So there's a thing where you can actually not even get hired based off of your social media. All right. Is that discriminatory? No. Because they want to do research. When they do a background check on you, they're not just doing background checks like, have you been arrested? Have you, done something janky in your past? They also looking at your social media. What kind of person are you outside of the job? And if it's like one of those jobs where you are a representative of them wherever you are, wherever you go, they definitely checking your social media. Definitely. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I hate going back to this political climate, but a lot of people gotta be careful even speaking on political topics. Because I got a story about that tonight. Speaking on political topics when they work for certain corporations, certain jobs, y'all gotta realize like jobs, they can replace you. You're not irreplaceable, okay? You are very much replaceable. So when you sit up there and you say, oh, well, I do so much for this company, they not gonna fire me. Wrong. They are waiting. They are waiting. And it's sad because people always talk about job security, but it's such an oxymoron because there's no security in having a job because it could be taken away from you at any moment. And you just never know. You never know. We all went through COVID. We went through COVID. I remember COVID. Y'all remember COVID? I know it seemed like a distant memory now, but y'all remember COVID? People was losing jobs left and right. They had no money saved up. They didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and they was running scared. And the thing about it is that in that time, a lot of people they started putting on their think caps. They was like, I might want to have something outside of having a job, have a side hustle, something that can make me money that I don't have to depend on somebody else to make my money. And I can keep all my money. And I don't gotta worry about getting fired. Right? But yeah, nowadays, a lot of these jobs include social media in their policies because social media has blown up. Now, you talking like 10, 15 years ago, they wasn't really talking about social media being a thing that people would run to see what kind of person you are, what kind of character you have, to see if you talking dirt about the corporation. They wasn't in, and it wasn't popular. There wasn't a TikTok, there wasn't an Instagram, there wasn't a YouTube, there was a there was a YouTube, there wasn't, and there was a Facebook, but like people getting on and expressing, there was still a fear. It was still a fear. I don't know what happened. It was just like switch, because there was a fear of speaking bad about your boss, and then you never know who might hear. You never know if you might get fired. This and third. It went from this fear to now people can't wait to jump on social media to talk dirt about their boss, and they really think that it's not going to get back to their boss. They they really talk greasy about the place they work, and they think that it's not going to get back to their boss. Now, some people will argue, hey, that's freedom of speech. I get on my TikTok, I'm off the clock, I can talk about it, whatever. But you got to read that handbook, because the handbook will tell you everything you need to know. What you can say, what you can say, what you can't say. You want to be well versed in your policy, in your handbook policies, so that you can know, like, if they ever came at you some type of way, You be like, wait a minute. It says nothing in my handbook that I can't say this, say this, say this. And the thing is that you having that knowledge of what's in your policy is going to work against them every time because they can't get you on nothing, right? And then I started thinking when I was researching this topic, I was like, Dad, I got fired. I got fired from 2 jobs. It's crazy because when I say that, it sounds weird because I'm not a person to really, you know, do something so egregious that I would get fired. But apparently I did in one job, and the other job, they just straight up lied on me. But the job where they lied on me, I remember, I remember that day. And I remember the manager, shitty manager. I remember her just like being in my face a lot that day. Like she could have just let me work my shift. We could have had no interactions, but it was just like, here, I need you to sign this. And it was like a BS disciplinary like write up that I didn't do anything. So why are you writing me up? And I, from my last job, I remembered that if you sign it, you pretty much admitting that you did whatever was in the write up. You can't just like sign it and be like, but I didn't do it because you pretty much are you are admitting guilt. And I'm like, I'm not about to sign it and I didn't do anything wrong. And it went from that to her saying I'm suspended. And I'm like, why am I suspended? Like, what are you talking about? And this was right around the holidays. It was literally like the week of the week after Thanksgiving. And it was all these pleasantries. And then all of a sudden it just started going. And I just kept remembering, like, I can't be suspended right now. I need to get as many hours as I can get because Christmas about to come up and I got my son and I want to get stuff for him. And you really messing with my money right now. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like I could not care less. A lot of people say could care less. I could not, because that's how you actually you're supposed to say it. I could not care less about the manager. And I really just wanted to work so that I can afford things for my child. And like, my mind wasn't like, oh, this chick could get me fired or this chick could do something to jeopardize my livelihood, because I showed up every day on time. I took care of my clients. I had no complaints from my clients. I had like, it was like I had a stellar record at this place. So I was like, "There's no way." Well, anyway, I digress. So she takes and suspends me. I leave. Um, and I hop on my live on YouTube, on Facebook. And I aired her out. I don't think I said her name, but I was just like, I aired out, you know. And I did that without even like, oh snap, I shouldn't do. I didn't have a pep talk with myself like, don't do this because they could be. Da, 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 da. I was just like, no, I gotta get my voice out. And then it was in the heat of the moment. There is no excuse for what I did. I should have never did it. I should have never jumped on live. I should never did it because Thursday when I was supposed to come back to work, but actually the day before I was supposed to come back to work, I got a call telling me that I was terminated. Now, here's the thing. Was I truly terminated? Now got the wheels turning because I started doing research on it. Was I truly terminated because of the interaction that we had? Or was I terminated because I went on live on Facebook? Now it got me thinking, like, maybe they saw it. Maybe they saw it and it was like, oh, we can't have her coming back to work and she all blasting us on social media and all this stuff. So that could have been the case. That could have been the case. But I don't know. I won't know. I won't know. Really quickly, shout out to all my people that are watching on Twitch, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube. If you're watching on Instagram and you are commenting right now, I can't see them because StreamYard, even though they're making all these changes, they still have not made it so we can see the comments from IG. So if you want to be seen and you want to be heard and you want me to read your comment, mosey right on over. Please mosey right on over to YouTube so that I can read your comments. If you have any comments on this topic tonight, I'm about to start playing the videos. No worries. I'm about to get into it. But yeah, I just wanted to do that little prelude to everything because now it got me reevaluating everything that I've done. And you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, as far as being on, like, doing TikToks at work and all this different stuff. Just without further ado, let's get into this hot topic, which is hot.
I'm coming in hot.
How about no?
Social media get you fired. So my homegirl called me Wednesday telling me that she's going to make this video, and y'all obviously know what the video's about. And I told her I strongly advise against it. I also advise her, like I would tell some of y'all, that maybe y'all should take a break off of social media until maybe April sometime, right? Till your emotions go down. She said, Joe, you don't know what you're talking about. You're the part of the problem and all this and stuff. I said, well, I encourage you. You do what you want to do, but I encourage you to read your employee handbook and also read whatever policies they have regarding social media. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So she made the video. The video hits 100,000 views, right? It was saved and everything else. And I told her the views don't matter. What matters is what's saved, because that's how many people saved that video and downloaded that video. She goes to work Thursday. Boss calls her in, says, hey, come on up. We got to talk. Told her we're going to give you the rest of the day off. We've seen the video. It's concerning, and we'll get back with you. So she calls me, and I said, I asked her, I said, is this the end of a pay period for you? She said, yeah. They're going to let you go. They're going to let you go. No, they're not. They're just going to, probably give me a suspension. No, based on your job and where you at, your position, they're going to let you go. So she goes back in Friday. ID card doesn't work. Security come in and say, hey, come with me. Come to security. They had her stuff in boxes. Said, your employment has been terminated. She's going hysterical, crying, said, what did I do wrong? I didn't do anything, or blah, blah, blah. Hysterical. And let me tell you something. Do you know who gave them that video? Her coworkers. The people that she thought was cool with her. The people who was yeah, what she do? So she goes outside. And so now her coworkers are calling her, right? And they all calling. And you know why they calling? Because they want to know. And they say things like this. Oh, what happened, girl? What's up? What? Oh my God. No, we need to do something. We're going to come together and we're going to go talk to them. Y'all not going to do it. They ain't going to do nothing. What they're going to do is they're going to go to their social media account and go delete all the comments they made or anything and make sure that their stuff ain't whatever. And if they made a video, they're going to delete the video. They ain't going to do nothing because they can't do nothing. And let me tell you why. There's something called the Hatch Act. You need to research it. Go Google it. That a lot of agencies are starting to adapt. And a lot of agencies are starting to adapt to this new social media climate and adding the social media policies within their organization. But because you don't read and you don't read the updated policies that they send out or the emails, you don't know that. So then all of a sudden you get cocky and get arrogant and think you won't get caught, think you won't whatever. Then you go out and you want to make this a video to express your disgust or to express whatever you want going on. And then guess what happens? Somebody in your organization or your coworkers who you think are your friends and not your competitors, all of a sudden sends that video to them. Now guess what? Now that job is gone and your coworker is going to apply for the position. They're not coworkers, they're competitors. You need to get that through your head. A lot of you are allowing social media to get you in places that you don't want to be. There's a lot of people who lose their job over social media. A lot of them. And a lot of you allow some of these people, these content creators who have emotional and mental issues, get you into a place where you want to go do stupid shit. And you want to go do dumb stuff. And that's okay, that's fine. Guess what? There is a legal system that has no problem sitting you down for a minute. If you don't like your lights, if you don't like air conditioning, food, cool. There's an unemployment line for you. One of the two. But you need to think before you post that video. You need to think. And a lot of you don't. And a lot of you are losing your jobs and your careers and you're putting your life online because of stuff you want to put on social media. Because you done heard somebody else and support somebody else. These people on social media don't live these lives. And they go in here and you get in your emotions and get in your feelings and you think it's okay for you to post it. Or you think it's okay to do certain things on social media. But you don't understand. There's some people who really don't like you. They pretend to like you. And they're called coworkers and friends. And they tell you, yeah, girl, go do it. Yeah, man, go do it. Go do it. I'm telling you not, because I love you enough to tell you the truth. Let me tell you something. Social media has done a lot of good, but it has done a whole lot of harm to a lot of people. A lot of people have ended up in jail. Their families gone, their houses and everything that they work for gone with just a simple video, a moment of allowing your emotions to get out of control and not controlling your emotion, not mastering your emotions, being completely reckless has caused more harms to people than good. And here's the thing. We're living in times right now, companies can't afford lawsuits no more. They can't afford it and they're not loyal to you. They never was. You're a liability. You're a risk. And it's hard. It's a lot harder now for you to get a job to come from something like that. Because they're scared you're going to do it again. Let me tell you a story that was told to me by an executive in a hospital. This lady was a nurse, and I don't know too much of the nursing jargon or things, so help me. This lady was a nurse, and she was going live, and she was on some recovery, unit or whatever, where people would come out of surgery, and they would be on this recovery ward. So one of the lights was going on sounds was going off, and one of the machines or whatever. And she was on live, and people in the comments were like, hey, you got to go check on that. From what I understand, because you're a nurse, you have to, even if a wire is missing, even if whatever, you have to go check regardless, right? She didn't. She turned off the sound while she was on live. Someone screen recorded that. In the background was her company. And on her license, on her badge, you think because it's blurred. Man, they got technologies all over the place. They can tell, right? From what I understand, the executive, he told me the man passed away. He passed away, right? They reviewed the footage. She tried to delete the live. look, TikTok ain't loyal to you. TikTok ain't loyal to you. You think it's deleted, it's not, right? They looked at the footage of where she was at, found out that she was on live, let her go. Also criminal charges, right? Y'all keep allowing these distractions and your emotions to get to you, and your addiction to attention get to you so bad that your entire life will be altered. That's my public service announcement. You've been warned.
Today I'm going to tell you about my now former client who was in the middle of purchasing a home, who just got fired from her job because of what she posted on social media. So this young lady was a first-time home buyer, and she was under contract to purchase a home. We are already out of attorney review, and she is about to order the appraisal. She has a corporate job, makes pretty good money, and is buying this home by herself. But on her Facebook page, she is super political. And so she posted something about a current person in political office, an elected official. It was rude, it was crass, and quite frankly, it was a little bit vulgar. Her boss, former boss, saw the post and fired her. Her boss said that that kind of language, speaking about our elected officials, is not the kind of culture that they want their employees to display in a public forum. She's crying the blues about it. She thinks it's so unfair, but now she's fired. And now her deal just died right then and there because you can't get a house if you don't have a job. Watch what you post on social media. Overly political, always have a drink in your hand, always partying. That kind of stuff can cost you a lot, and in this case, a house. Yeah, I get it, free speech and all that, but that doesn't mean you can't be fired because of your free speech. Now this girl is completely devastated, lost her house, her lease is up on her current place, so now she's essentially homeless. Don't let this happen to you.
Woo! There's a lot to take in, right? So before I even respond to those two videos, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV, especially Think Different TV and Think Different TV's Player Pass. You know, you don't want to miss those, all right? Also, let's share the love by sharing the live. After you share, make sure you hashtag Tdtv. And shout out to Imitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning of the show. And I just want to show love to BDBGP, who was in the building. He said, how you feeling, how you living? Make sure y'all tune in to the debate table. He has several different shows within his channel. He has Battle of the Beats, and he also has the debate table. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say that, but make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe to his channel, turn on the notification bell on his channel so you don't miss out on anything on his channel either. On December 1st, which is a Sunday, he is doing a Battle of the Beats, and my song Strut will be the song he's featuring on the show. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow him, subscribe. You can find him on IG under J2 Street Artist, J2 the Street Artist. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow him. So anyway, before I make sure I got all that check. All right, cool. First girly who posted something and then really thought she wasn't gonna get fired, and her friend tried to tell her, he tried to told her, and she didn't want to listen. Gotta be careful what you post on social media, man. And then also the whole thing with the lady with the patient, that was crazy. I actually saw a video, and there's a lot of nurses getting fired because their addiction to social media is so strong. And I actually did a show about social media addiction. Y'all might want to go and check that out. The addiction to social media was so strong that they, like, you're on the clock. You literally have on your nurse's badge or whatever, and you have to go live. Like you do have a job to do. It's not like you're just sitting around parlaying. You have a job to actually do. So what were you thinking? Yeah, and then the guy passing away on her watch, and then she's trying to cover up everything. Oh, girl, you going to jail? Like, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You are going to jail. All right. And then you got I actually saw a video where it was a you know how sometimes cops or sheriffs, they do that press conference, and they're talking about criminals that they've caught, and they are talking about what their bond is, and all that. They do like a little press conference, and this sheriff or this deputy, not deputy, commissioner, he did not hold back. All right, he was really getting in with these, because it was two, and I want to say young ladies, but they nothing ladylike about them. These two chicks, they actually were doing home health aid for a patient, for a client, and they were live. The one girl went live, and the older lady, you know, she has some difficulties. She's incontinent, so you know, they was making fun of her and talk about, oh, you about to pee yourself and this, that, and the third. And they actually turned the camera towards this lady while they was trying to put the lady in a diaper. And they like lit like, that makes me so mad, because this is somebody's grandmother, mother, aunt, you know, somebody that who somebody whose family thought was putting her in good hands, and hired this company, and then this company sends out these two wenches, and these two wenches take it upon themselves to record this lady in her most vulnerable state and berate her on live. And people was like commenting like, yo, like that's crazy, but then some people was actually joining into the festivities by saying, oh, put her in a closet and this, that, the third. And like when it gets to the point where it's like people, even people that participate in the live, like watching it and commenting such vulgar things and crazy things, they need to be investigated too. Because what person, like if I was to come across a live like that, I would be like, yo, this is wrong, and I would report it. Some people, they just sit there and they just watch it and watch it and watch it, and they comment, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You just as bad. You just as bad, because you should be reporting it, not just watching it. Or you know, the people that, like I said, the people that's commenting, doing things to that lady, that poor lady that is defenseless. You know, why would y'all, anyway, needless to say, you know, social media is going to be the death of a lot of people's careers. There's actually a video where this lady breaks down the 4 things that you definitely should not post if you work for corporate. And right after that, following that, is someone who works in HR who talks about people that she had to call and terminate because of what they do on social media. All right. So without further ado, let's just get into it.
If you work in corporate, you need to be careful of what you post on social media. There are 4 types of posts that will get you fired immediately. First type of post is a post that uses discriminatory and or offensive language. It would not be in your best interest getting on social media using profanity and or targeting certain groups of people. 2, do not bully or harass anyone online. Engaging in any kind of harassment or bullying online will get you fired. And this includes you liking someone else's post who is harassing or bullying someone. Don't be trying to be slick because they will get you every time. Not for nothing, but these corporations have dedicated teams of people whose sole job is to scour the internet and look for inflammatory posts from their employees. 3, inappropriate content will get you fired. This includes videos, images, and written content. If you are someone who posts half-naked or provocative pictures online, cut it out because it will get you fired. These type of posts violate workplace policies. And number 4 is do not post confidential and or proprietary information. This includes sensitive and confidential information about clients, co-workers, and projects. This is viewed as breaching confidentiality, and yes, you signed an agreement. The bottom line is, when in doubt, don't post it at all.
It is not a fun week for those of us in HR. As you can see, people are getting fired left and right for things that they posted on social media. You guys, in my HR career, I've probably let go of 8 or 9 people just for something that they posted on social media. So you have to be really careful because your digital footprint will follow you. And this is one of the reasons why you should never put a lot of personal information out there. Like if your full name is in the comments, I mean, I actually even posted about this last week, do not get canceled. And some of the comments y'all are writing, why is your whole full name in those comments? Please explain to me how it is so easy to find you. We're pulling people up on Facebook. They have where they live, where they work. Don't do that. Don't use your full name on social media if you're going to be out there. If you're going to be out on social media, don't say anything that could get you fired. I mean, it's actually very easy. And I know people are going to be like, oh, freedom of speech. Yes, but the corporations that you work for also get to decide what you stand for. And if you have some sort of connection to that company, like they can connect you back to that company, the likelihood of you getting in trouble for something you posted on social media increases pretty significantly. So y'all got to be really careful and maybe go scrub your personal information from your social media pages just in case, because even though you didn't post anything now, something from 10 years ago come back to haunt you. Honestly, at this point, there are things I've seen on Facebook that people are like, oh, memory from 10 or 15 years ago, that is absolutely wild. So be careful.
Yo, when both of those videos was playing, something just jumped into my head. It's 2 different instances that I wanted to talk about really quickly before I hop off of here. All right, so the 4th thing not to post, someone who proprietary information or sensitive information. So it's this girl named Amanda Nelson or Ananda. I think it's either A-N or A-M. She didn't like this girl. All right. Mind you, she's a nurse. Amanda, whatever. She's a nurse. Full on scrubs in her profile picture. She's a nurse, right? Well, she's not a nurse anymore. I'm gonna tell you why. So this girl comes in, I guess they used to date the same guy or whatever. And she also know the girl from like way back when. And so the girl came in for her appointment, and you get something like at Temple. I know mine is called My Temple Health, where it's like basically your blueprint your footprint, your digital footprint for the hospital. So it's like it says all your visits, medications, all that stuff, right? All your personal information. Well, this person had something called a my chart. And the my chart that this young lady had that was coming to the doctors was shared via Snapchat to the girl. So the girl that was the nurse and didn't like her shared her personal information on Snapchat to her close friends. And one of her close friends on Snapchat, and I was like, dang, people still got Snapchat. One of the close friends on her Snapchat turned around and like knew the girl and told the girl. And now the girl got fired, of course. Nelson, she got fired. She also lost her license because it was a blatant violation of HIPAA. Blatant. And it's just like, what would even possess you to even do that? Like, where was your mind? Why would you say, you know what, I don't like this girl so much, I'm going to jeopardize my nursing license and share her information, her personal information, on Snapchat to my close friends, right? Stupid. And then and y'all can look that up. Y'all want more information. Like, it's all over TikTok. And another thing that jumped out to me when the HR young lady was talking at the end, when she said people go and scrub everything because something from years ago could come back and bite you in the butt. Man, oh man, I could one thing that two words come to my mind when I think of it. Kevin Hart. Do y'all remember Kevin Hart was supposed to host, I believe, the Oscars or something like that? He was supposed to host some big award ceremony, right? And they dug up this tweet that he did way back in the day. Like, I don't even think he was Kevin Hart that we know. Like, I don't even think he was famous yet. Like, he was just on Twitter, just tweeting, just like everybody did. You get what I'm saying? And he said something like something about his son, and if he do something, a certain thing, like he'd be like, no, that's gay, like something like that. I don't know. I know it's not verbatim what he said, what I just said, but it was something to that, right? Well, you know how they was all up in arms because at that time the political climate that was happening was like the LGBTQ community was just like they were canceling people left and right. They tried to cancel Dave Chappelle. So they was just, it was certain people within the community that was trying to get people canceled about saying certain things. And when this whole thing about Kevin Hart possibly hosting this award show came up, somebody dug up this old tweet from a long time ago, and he didn't get the job hosting the award ceremony because of this old tweet. So that's what she was saying about scrubbing and everything like that. But y'all, just like the girl said in the first video when she was giving the 4 different posts, and she said, when in doubt, just don't post at all. Sometimes we just gotta not post at all. If it's something that is going to, that you gotta think twice, like if you question it at all, like, should I post this, should I not post it, maybe you shouldn't post it. Maybe you shouldn't post it because it's something that might bite you later on down the line. So just if you have that feeling, that little gut feeling, that little intuition that's telling you not to post it, just don't post it. Don't post it. It's too many people nowadays losing their jobs. And truth be told, you're more, you know how they say last one hired, first one fired. And then also it's a thing where it's like if you got seniority and they really trying to like not pay more, they're already looking for reasons to get rid of you. So just, you know, be careful. Be careful. Be aware. You know, social media is not reality. I know people get so wrapped up in it that they start to think that it is, you know, real, like real life, like these likes are going to make my life so much better. Like that's how they feel. But nah, nah. You can go viral, you can get all these views, you can, but I'm telling you, just as fast as you get them, just as fast as you build a following, is the quickest you can lose them too. Because people are very fickle nowadays. It's a microwave society. So as soon as you say something to turn somebody off, they off. And there's no like coming back or anything like that. You're gonna be canceled. And you could possibly be terminated at the same time. So just be careful about what you post. All right. If you have strong views about something, it's okay to have your views about something. I'm not saying don't, like, if you feel strongly about something and you want to post it and you want to put it up, just know the risk. Just know the risk. Does the risk outweigh the reward? If so, then you might not want to do it. You might not want to do it. As much as you want to, as much as you want to do certain things, you can't. And then also something else I want to say before I jump off here, and this is my final thought. Well, not my final thought, but a final scenario. There was a time when, because I know I used for the flyer, I used this picture. Right? People fired for social media posts. And I don't know if y'all remember that, but that was a guy, he was working at, I believe, Taco Bell. And like it was people doing real disgusting things to food and like filming it and posting it. And I get it. You don't like your job. Well, just quit. Just get rid of it. But why would you take and contaminate the food, film it, post it? Like what's really good? Like what's really, people just got something wrong with them. Like seriously. You know, anytime I'm doing massages and sometimes I'll be watching these massage videos, and no shade to a lot of these massage therapists, but they do some erotic type massages. And I listen, if that's how you get your money, that's how you get your money. But then it's like you video it and then you post it, and then it's like, yeah, the girl's face not showing, but like, dang, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Um, so I'm not, it's like, what are we doing? For real. Like y'all just doing the most right now. Like, they put it up and then they be like, but you know, I want to be taken seriously as a, no, honey. No. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. We got an awesome music video of the week this week. I'm excited because got my bull Payroll Santana, hey, right? And he just put out this new video werewolf, and I said, I need that. I need that. You know, run that to me so I can play it on my show. So without further ado, y'all not gonna see me anymore tonight. I want to thank y'all for participating, watching, tuning in tonight. It's Monday. Oh, and it's Veterans Day. Shout out to all the veterans out there. Yeah. Y'all not gonna see me anymore tonight. But yeah, about to get into this Think Different TV music video of the week. All right. Payroll Santana, Werewolf. And I hope y'all got a lot out of what I've said tonight, what I've shown tonight. And y'all take care. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, and I'll see y'all all next week. Like I said, y'all ain't gonna see me no more. So bye. Well, maybe I should do this. Hey,
I'm coming in hot.
Hey guys, Lashia here from Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all over the country. And I have a Tdtv exclusive for you concerning my sponsor, Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, alkaline with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. And why are we in my bathroom? Well, I want to show you my new Euphoria Water shower head. There you go. It's so bright and shiny and beautiful. It took me literally seconds to set up. I just unscrewed my old one and screwed this one on. It has several different settings. You can get the jet setting. You can do the regular shower setting. It is amazing. And also to know that I have the purest water hit my body. It's the greatest feeling. So make sure you make this investment, because I'm so happy that I made this investment. Call Captain at 267-707-8279 to put in that order, or you can hit them up on Euphoria Water on IG. I'm telling you, it's the best investment, the best thing I ever did.
Hey, this is your favorite niece, Aaliyah. You're watching Think Different TV, hosted by Lashia, and this is the music video of the week.
Ain't no whooping on the net, my niggas werewolves. Bitch, I'm all about my paper, I keep textbooks. It's never about no money if I got a depressed look. Hit or miss, I'ma shoot my shot, I feel like Devin Book. Big dogs round this bitch, my niggas werewolves. All big dogs round this bitch, my niggas werewolves. All big dogs round this bitch, my niggas werewolves. It ain't never about no money if I got a depressed look. My pockets jolly and green. I just popped the bean. Ain't got in my mode. Don't make me a pole. Bitch, I'm from the go. When you take pole wherever you go. Keep your little flames, just in case a nigga want smoke. Draw with your heat right under your seat. Close to your feet. When it's easy to reach. This shit ain't no game. We ain't accepting defeat. I put that on Chief, my nigga. Chief. Keep Malik. Been trapping street to street. Low coming to fleet. Only focus on my business. Ain't sipping no tea. I just bought a new big body. Ain't come with no key. If I pop out with my ice on, nigga, I might drop the degrees. All these fake trapping, tough talking niggas ain't fucking with me. Ain't no on the net, my niggas werewolves. Bitch, I'm all about my paper, I keep textbooks. It's never about no money if I got a depressed look. Hit or miss, I'ma shoot my shot, I feel like Devin Book.
So, Mr. Johnson, it says here that you saw a werewolf?
I did. I saw a werewolf.
Where did you see this werewolf at?
Yeah, he was there, and he come out, and he was flip-flopping and shit, and I saw it. Now, I know I drank, but I ain't drinking with my eyes. I saw that shit. He changed, and he fucked that little motherfucker up, and he fucked him up good.
Sir, there's no such thing as werewolves.
Bullshit! I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. I'm not full of shit. He was flip-flopping. He was doing all kinds of shit. He had that little motherfucking line. It wasn't no goddamn werewolf.
Hey. Big dogs round this bitch, my niggas werewolves. All big dogs round this bitch, my niggas werewolves. All big dogs round this bitch, my niggas werewolves. It ain't never about no money if I got a depressed look. Hey.
GoFundMe is not life insurance. The time for life insurance is now.
Go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate. I'm touching me confident. You need a man, Sherman. Sherman, no matter what, you got to strut.
Can you strut? You could win $100. Join the Strut Challenge. Video submissions are due December 1st, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The rules: 1 minute long. Use Strut audio. Hashtag Strut Challenge. Follow at Lashia Star. Winners are announced December 15th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Will you pass from the opportunity, or will you stand up to the challenge? Imagine a high-stakes trivia game show where contestants face off in intense battles of wit, strategy, and nerve. Every decision matters. You can take a chance on yourself or your competitor with the ultimate goal to come out on top and win the grand prize. It's not just about knowledge, it's about strategy, guts, and the thrill of uncertainty. Our enigmatic host, Bubbles, guides contestants through the ultimate trivia showdown. This is Think Different TV's Player Pass. Are you ready to pop? Catch Think Different TV's Player Pass every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Uh-oh, the Tournament of Champions has begun. Round 1, Episode 1, Rob goes up against William. Who will advance to the next round? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Enjoying the show? Big fan of trivia game shows? Would you like to be a contestant on Tdtv's Pop? We'd love to have you. Contact us at 267-225-1824 or email LashiaStar2@gmail.com.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I